As we say, it's a busy afternoon newscast, and the number one issue out there could be your drive home this afternoon. We're watching some weather meteorologist Ashley Percy back to get us all up to speed on everything coming.
I know. After a very spring-like day yesterday, we're welcoming back winter today.
Classic Michigan.
I know. That's why I think I have a cold.
I know. And tune in tomorrow. I'll have it then.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to keep my distance from you, Jason.
We'll
but
pass it around.
Exactly. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're tracking going into the rest of the day and early tomorrow. So as far as accumulating snow probabilities, there is a chance for measurable snow from Flint to Sandusky. There's going to be a band of snowfall that's going to last a little bit longer, I should say start earlier compared to those of us that get rain showers as part of this low pressure system. From Ann Arbor to Port Huron, maybe 1 to isolated spots of 3 inches, but rather just icy conditions from Monroe down to Detroit. So we want to really dive into the details of this system. The weather impacts for today. Low at this noon hour. Come 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're looking at a moderate risk of some travel trouble. Then going into the evening, high risk of seeing some wintry mixed snow showers that could really make conditions slick for a later evening drive. The winter weather advisory is now in effect mainly north of Wayne and Washtenaw counties, but for Washtenaw, Wayne, Monroe, Lenawee counties, that goes into effect at 4 o'clock this afternoon. But all these counties will lift this advisory at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So let's start with the 24-hour temperature change because we are more than 20 degrees colder right now than where we were this time yesterday. Temperatures right now in the 30s across the board. They've been pretty steady. Now, some areas have dipped below freezing. These are the areas that are going to see that transition from rain to snow first, and then from Metro Detroit down closer to the state line. It might take a couple more hours for us to dip to that freezing mark to see that changeover. So Exact Track 4D radar has a little bit of that frozen precipitation up into Livingston County, so parts of Howell, then off towards Lansing. We do have some snow showers coming down closer to Saginaw Valley. For those of us from Detroit south, still pretty dry at this hour, but let's zoom on out so you can see just how much precip is on the back edge of the system that we'll be dealing with throughout the afternoon and the evening. So your clouds and radar forecast taking you hour by hour, starting the clock at 4. That's when we have some freezing rain or a mixture of some sleet and rain coming down from just north of Detroit up towards Flint. Still mainly rain showers at this point east of Jackson, but we have snow blanketing central to the northern part of lower Michigan. As we progress into the evening, I think it's closer to 8 o'clock that the conditions start to deteriorate. We start to see that changeover happen just after sunset, and then the snow showers will filter in after midnight going into the early morning hours tomorrow. So the prolonged snow ends up giving us that band from Lansing to Bad Axe, where we will have measurable snow that you'll need to get the shovels out for. The rest of us are just going to see all that wetness kind of freeze at the surface, and so that'll create some icy conditions for you. Snowfall forecast once again. Here's that sliver of projected snowfall between about 3 to 5 inches, so just north of Port Huron through Lapeer, Flint, and off towards Lansing. Your full forecast shows that we are going to turn brisk, colder. It's just going to be blustery on Friday. 26 for the afternoon high tomorrow after we start on either side of 20. With winds that'll be whipping tomorrow, we likely will have some single-digit wind chills. Now, looking ahead to the weekend, because it is winter blast, we will rebound into the 40s both Saturday and Sunday, and your President's Day Monday still trending above average in the mid-40s. Jason.
All right, Ashley.